How the hell they teach this? Okay. I okay. Let me see. Let me bring that down a little bit. Right. Which one is this one? Not that one. This one. Yeah, it's not that. That should be. Why isn't this locked? Okay. Background is. It's locked too. Alright, is it this? That's it. Need that. Okay. And Don't need those. So those are done. Alright, and starts a few minutes. Raiders. I could have told you that you were probably going to have a bad season. But, you know, sometimes you need some bad before you get good. Look at the Broncos. It took them so many years. Raiders still don't have a franchise quarterback, and Broncos just got ours um in the draft. Um, I didn't even see it, so I don't know. Refs are usually behind the Chiefs, so I know that. So what's that? No. Um, so oh, this shouldn't be here. I bought a lot of comics on eBay recently, and 3 of the lots I just got in today. That they did almost lost. Yeah, I mean, Broncos beat them last year. We almost beat the Chiefs this year. We might beat them the next game. Who knows? Um, guys, want me to run? I can run. It's gonna run commercials here in 2 minutes. Maybe I can. Oh, I can't even snooze it. So I guess we'll have to wait till the commercial's over to go through these comics. What's up, Cryptic? I got a lot. I'll go through the small ones first. I'll wait until the ad breaks over to start going through them. I don't even know what's in here yet. Thanks. The first two were just like are 10 book lots. I got 10 comics in each. And then the second one is 100 books. So that's like a lot of comics gonna go through. I might play games after. Not sure yet. I think my camera's a little bit off. Well, it's not really Christmas. Do they play close to Christmas? I don't know. I know we play the Browns this coming week. Which is actually on my birthday, so root for the Broncos, beat the Browns on my birthday. Let me see. Who? 20. Christmas Day. Chiefs played the. Oh my god, they played the Steelers. And then Baltimore plays Houston. I don't even know who to root for in that game because if Broncos are going for a wild card spot, maybe I want Baltimore to beat Houston. I forget the ad started already. Christmas, yeah. And then the Broncos, we don't even. It does to be determined. It doesn't even have a time. They might flex it to like a Thursday or Sunday night game, but we play the Bengals that week. Week before that, we play the Chargers. Who do the Raiders play? They play Jacksonville that week. Right now, the Broncos have the number 7 seed in the AFC. Chiefs' offense has been like, kind of shit this year, but they're still getting those wins because refs helping them out a little bit here and there. I mean, I'm not saying it's all the refs. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but the other teams we need to they need to take those wins as if they're faltering, beat them up, and then not that ad is. Oh wait, is the ads over now? I don't have a thing on here. It says because the Raiders, they beat the Chiefs last year Christmas, and then after that the Chiefs turned it on and went on to the Super Bowl, and screw them. But ads are over, right? Because I don't have a thing on my top says it said ads start. Oh, now it says ad begins in a minute. Oh, ad break ends in a minute. Okay, now it's running. Okay, figure. And it looks like Minnesota signed what's his name from the Giants. Like, I get it, you could play it, use him as a backup or whatever, but he's not that good of a quarterback. Personally, I'd rather have Drew Lock than him. So I mean, I can see the Giants going with Lock, and I think they're starting their other quarterback this coming week. Whoever it is, I forget. He started a couple games last year. How much does it suck for Giants fans? They they give him what's his name again? No. Tommy DeVito is the one that probably be starting. But the one they released, Daniel Jones. So they give Daniel Jones all that money when they could have re-signed Saquon Barkley, um, to a good deal or whatever. So let him walk because they give all this money to Daniel Jones, and they end up releasing Daniel Jones. Sucks to be a Giants fan, I swear. Good thing. Alright, so it looks like the ad break is over, so I'm going to start diving into these. I'm not sure which one is which, so I know I gotta leave a little, feedback when you back and do that after or whatever. Are these... These are not all bagged. I hate that. Now, some of them might, might have said in the auction that they weren't going to be. And I'm just going to count these up first before, because it should be 10 in each in the small ones. Oh, this one looks like I got a little bit more. They bagged and boarded, 2 of them came backboard, so that's not, really great. But it came with 13 comics instead of 10, which is, not bad. I mean, they're mystery ones, and honestly, I can't remember which one is which here. But I didn't pay much for these 10 ones. The other one I did. Okay, this one can't be it, because this one is... Okay, so this one I paid $9 for. The other one should have good books, because they're supposed to be silver to copper age books. I think the Giants were. I'm not sure about the Raiders. Okay, you guys ready to look at these comics as I've seen parts of them going through there. This is a Jurassic Park book. Jurassic Park Adventures. It's Topps comic. I can see the glare from the comp. That like King Kong? King Kong versus Jurassic Park. That would be an interesting crossover. It says a Marvel 2-in-1. And I used to this is a newer series, but there was an older Marvel 2-in-1 which exclusively pretty much the Thing. It was like the Things series, Things ongoing series. Which is weird here. He's with Human Torch, which he teams up with in Fantastic Four anyway. So that's kind of weird that Torch is with in that book. And here's another one. Okay, same thing. Another Thing in Torch. Maybe the series was just Thing in Human Torch. Maybe they didn't team up with anyone else. I know. Who are they? Is that Doctor Doom? It almost looks like Doom. Almost. You know what? Maybe should I move? All right. I'm gonna move this up here and make it a little bigger. Thanks, Eric. Now for sure that's weird that yeah, I'm pretty much confirmed now that this series was just Thing and Human Torch, and that's weird. I got 3 in this series, so I don't know. Maybe I need to collect the set now. Three. Oh my god, there's another one. Well, I have 4 out of this series now. Marvel 2-in-1, Thing and Human Torch. And what is this? Whatever this is. Not that one, but this one? Is that it? Okay. I keep seeing those lines across my screen, and I'm like, now this one, actually, I owned this one before. I think this is still in my collection, unless it got damaged in one of my moves. As I did move like twice, and I haven't really done a full like inventory of all my collection to see what all is damaged and stuff. But this is a Justice League, isn't it? Oh, it's America. See, I thought it was a Europe book, but it's an annual, yeah. Yeah, 1991. This is when I first started collecting comics. I actually got this. I think I got this in maybe I want to say like a JC Penney bundle or something. Oh, this is the same year, and this might tie in because it's a Armageddon 2001, Justice League Europe. So it's another. Back then they had 2 Justice League series. They had Justice League America and Justice League Europe. And I think they did a Justice Society too. I don't remember if it was running the same time, but I remember reading some JSA comics. See, here's one of the Justice League Europe issues are now 31. And I can see that's Elongated Man. Who else is on this cover? Flash. I don't know this one's name, but I think this is, I want to say this here, I think her name's Dr. Light. I think that was her name. It was something like that. Alright, another Armageddon 2001 annual. This one is the New Titans, which looks like Nightwing was in, which is cool. So I do like Nightwing. So I'm probably going to give these Armageddon books a read and see. What? There we go. Oh, it looks like Nightwing anyway. Is there something in this? Feels like it's stiff in the middle. Like there was a card or something inside. And here's Captain Atom. Oh, this was from the 90s. This is 91 actually. Is this an NES game on the back? I never seen this game, but it's the Lone Ranger. It had to have been either NES or Sega back then. Okay, here's this one's not in the best shape, but DC Comics presents Superman and the Flash. This looks like it could be a fun read. Because Superman Flash, um, team ups or whatever were always fun reads. I remember reading a few Superman books where he would race Flash. But Taladia would like this one. Now this one, actually, this one is probably in my collection. Detective Comics 685. I don't know what year this one is. Hold on. There's not enough lighting here. 95. Yeah, I would have had this one. Because back then I was collecting both Batman titles. I can't remember. This would have been after. This would have been after Nightfall. Because when let's see, when I started like little after I started reading is when the death of Superman's happened. Then like right after that you got into Nightfall, which was Bane breaking Batman's back, and then Bruce ended up coming back. And then the last one, ooh, I don't think I had this, which um I collected a bunch of Kirby books. Jack Kirby's Teen Agents. He did after he left DC, I know he did some stuff for Tops. He did like Silver Star and like a couple others. So this is what an issue one. Yeah, that's kind of nice. So like not bad for $9. There's a few books like the Superman Flash. Looks like it'll be fun to read, and then the Armageddon's. I only had like one of those 2001s. All right, now this other one. Um, take a look here. This one I paid 28 for, so I'm hoping there's some good books in this one. Oh, and I didn't notice there was some tape on these. So I have to remove the tape on here. I opened them up before I started, so I could pull them out. Okay. Okay, so that's... I just gotta remove the tape here. I'm trying not to, like, look at them until after I get all this tape off. I was thinking about playing music while I do this, but I'm probably gonna put it up on YouTube, and every time I put the stuff up on YouTube, like they do the copyright stuff with the music, which I'm not really monetized on YouTube yet, but you know, someday maybe. Alright, I think there's only supposed to be 10 books. There might be extra. Let me see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, there's 10 books there. Alright, so the first one. Ooh, it's a good one. Now, I already had this one, but it's a good book. Uncanny X-Men 281? 281. So that's actually a decent book for the bundle. It's a good start. And then the second one. Now this one I didn't have. This is the early one. It's a 91 Detective Comics 630. So that's not bad. Probably would have been a couple bucks to get that if I wanted it. Like on this one I didn't collect this series, so I'm not sure if this is good issue or not. Legion of Superheroes. Then Adventures of Superman 441. That reminds me. I wonder if it's. I wonder. I'm curious because Mr. Mixie Pip, him being on the cover, like I had an old Superman. What one year was this? This was 88. Okay, this was not the one that I had. I might look for that old Superman issue that I had. But not bad. Not great, but not a bad. This one I never collected either. The Warlord from DC. I had no interest in this book, so I'll probably put that in my to sell list. Justice League America 27. I didn't have this one, so this may go in my collection or it might go in my shop stock. Now here's a good one. I love this series, Marvel Team Up Spider-Man. So the Marvel Team Up Spider-Man series, this was back in the 80s. I think it lasted like 150 issues and a couple annuals. This one has Kitty Pryde, but every issue Spider-Man would team up with somebody. And I used to back in the early 90s when I first started collecting, there was this comic store in town. I would go through their back issue boxes because I didn't really at the time I didn't collect a lot of new stuff. So I would get older stuff like the Marvel team ups, these ones. I'd get them for like a couple bucks each or sometimes even cheaper. But the 80s Spider-Man books were so fun to read. Ah, interesting. This might go in my collection. Avengers 191. I have a lot of Avenger books um in my collection. Gray Gargoyle is the villain in this. Not sure if I don't think it's like a key issue. Let me there. I see there's a lot of light coming off the thing there. So it's even 40-cent comics. So what year was this? Was it 70? Looks like 79. That's got an old Avengers team. The Beast is on here. All right, the next one. I collected a lot of this series, so I'm not sure. It depends. I might keep it. I might sell it. Daredevil 205, issue 205. It's got I love the cover. Cover is like really nice. If you can see it without the color or the light. I need to get another light to like be on this side so there's not much glare. That's a really nice cover. Who did that? I don't know. There's no like signature. Hmm. And then the last one, not so bad. Like Iron Man 2 issue 220. Oh, I keep. And the villain in that picture is the Ghost. I didn't get all the tape off the thing. So not terrible. I don't know if I would say it would be worth 20 some dollars though.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Hey Blade. I don't know if I put maybe the. I would say the best books in this lot were the X-Men, the Marvel Team Up, and then the Avengers, and probably the Batman. I don't know. The X-Men one, the top two books, these are probably $5 books. I mean, if I were gonna sell them, probably wouldn't sell each one of these books. Some of them might keep like. The Avengers might be a 5. These other ones are, I would probably be cheaper. So I'd say, so if I was going to resell them, I probably wouldn't make my money back on them. But for a mystery thing, it's not. I'm not like really upset with the group. All right, now this one, I'm really looking forward to going through these ones. This one I know I got a pretty good deal on it because it was 100 for $41, so it's basically less than 50 cents a book, and not like I'm like looking to sell each one. I was just kind of curious like what books I would get in the bundle. I still got a lot of. That's good. They kept the books in good condition. All right, we'll start off at the top here. X Factor 149. A light. I need to get a better light. And keep these kind of separated, but most of the books came in decent shape. Alright, another X Factor book, but I think this is from a different series because this is more. It's a $3 book. So this must have been, yeah, this was volume 2. And it looks like it's a variant. I don't know if you can see that this corner here. In that corner there, variant edition right there. So I didn't know. Oh, it's a 1 in 10. It's written on the thing in the back here. Monkey variant edition. Couldn't have been worth that much, right? It's 1 in 10. And it was an X Factor book. What issue? 35. About a $3 book. Okay. I did start reading this series, or like I got a few issues. Batman Eternal 22. Trying to get the. I need to like figure out better where it's not gonna the lighting. That's better, I think. Okay. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight 184. Now, I did collect this series for a little bit, but I didn't read very much of them. At some point, I don't know if I kept them though. I might have sold them off. Alright, this one's another one, 183. They must have picked a few from the same series and then like skipped around. What's this? A DC book. Fraction. number 3. I never heard of this one. And this one's not bagged. Well, there's some in here that are. And this one was from 2004. But I never heard of this series. Might be good. I don't know. Here's one to read. Oh, this is during the Secret Wars. This is Spider-Verse number 4. They had these little mini-series during the Secret Wars thing. Wonder if I can get those other issues, or if there might be some in here. All right, Justice League number 1, Gods and Monsters, and who we have on that cover? I don't know him. I can't tell who that is. And here's okay, this one's from the New 52, Catwoman 30. And then from a few issues before that, 27. So I'm gonna have to buy some more bags and boards now. Another Catwoman book, 50. This one was, came out around the time of Batman, Superman. And then Catwoman 51. They're not all Catwoman. Alright. Now we're getting some different ones. Excalibur 49. That would be a cheap book. Just okay, you know, you're gonna get some mix. X Factor 122. I have read, like, I don't remember what happens, but I remember buying this book when it came out. This was around the time, what, 96? That was where I was pretty much buying, like, any Marvel or DC book that came out. Micronauts 15. That's an old one, because you can see the 40-cent price tag. Let's see, X-Men Classic 63. Now, this series, it was it's sort of just like the Marvel Tales. Marvel Tales reprinted Spider-Man books. This reprinted Uncanny X-Men issues. This I never heard of. It's called Karnak number 5, but it's from Marvel. So I'm like, what the heck is this? Never seen this guy before. That's crazy. I don't know. Like the cheap book. Alright, next. Another Batman Eternal number 7. So I wondered if I hold it back or further. Here's All-Star Batman. Oh wait, is this Robin? All-Star Robin number 1? I thought it was a Batman and Robin number 1 with just like a Robin variant. But I didn't know they did another thing. I think we're quarter way through this box. Okay, Batman Eternal 21. Let's see, this. See, the closer there's like a glare. Need better. Strike Force Morituri. I've heard of this, but I have no idea. Some Marvel series was during. It was during the 90s. I didn't collect it, but that'd be a cheap book. There's another one, 29. Let's add another one, 27. And then 26. But there's a break in those ones because I just seen a decent. Now this one, I have bought this one because I love What If books. So this bit in here is like awesome. This is a good book. I did like the story. This is what if the alien costume had possessed Spider-Man. So in this one, the alien symbiote is in control of Spider-Man. It's a really good story. It looks like a reader copy mostly, but I have a good condition one of that. Oh, it's another another Strike Force 25. Oh, I have some of that series for sale. Oh, okay. Decent. Supreme issue 2. This is from Image Comics. This was a series I did collect. I think it was from Larson, right? Eric Larson. Or no, wait. No, not Larson. Larson did South Dragon. Um, freak. Rob Liefeld. But he was like, pretty much like his, like, Superman or so. Stevie, let me move that and then you can come over here. Yeah, careful. Don't mess with the book, Stevie. Alright, here's a DC book. Unknown Soldier 267. I think these were kind of like older? Like I don't know what the like time period they were, but I didn't really collect those ones. Stevie? No. No. Don't you be no. Be good. Here's another Catwoman 26. Doesn't look like it's perfect shape because it gets kind of bent. So that's not, that's gonna be a cheap book. Stevie. Here's another one, Catwoman 24. It's all the same thing. Are most of these books like that, or just these couple of these? It's like someone like had something on it and it like made it indents on the cover. So these are not like mint or any by any means. Catwoman 34. Now this one is in better shape. There's like no indents on it. The covers looks nice. So this one's more like good, really great shape. This store did not sell Catwoman apparently, because there's another issue 32. Like try to get rid of some of their back stock, I guess. Issue 33. Issue 28. Is that spoiler? I don't know. Oh wait, that's not spoiler. Looks like two Catwoman in this picture, not actually. Because at first I thought that looked like a Robin costume, but now I can tell it's just looks like a Catwoman, and then Catwoman's older costume right there. Stevie, are you being good over here? On and I loved reading this series. It's another series that I collected, and this one I did have in my collection. Punisher 72. I love reading Punisher, like some Punisher books, some of the stories. Some of them were like bad stories or whatever. But one of my favorite storylines in this series was called Eurohit. He went over to Europe and killed a bunch of mobsters. It was like a 7 or 8 part story, but it was a good story. Um, issue 48. I wonder if we're gonna get a lot of Punisher now, and I'll be okay with that. Issue 55. Um, I had some Punishers in my collection before, and some of them got ruined, so I don't mind having them replaced. Alright, this one, Punisher 2099 number 6. So this is a different series. I did have this also. Um, this was a kind of a spin-off series, not from Punisher, but actually you can tell from the title 2099 happens during 2099. The first few titles they did was Spider-Man. They did Ravage. What is that? No, it wasn't Hulk. They did X-Men. They had an X-Men one. I think Punisher was one of the maybe Punisher was the 4th series they launched. Another Punisher 2099-13. This was a crossover with the others. You can see if I can get no glare. Spider-Man 2099 on the bottom there. That's yeah, that one's from the future one. He's not related to Peter Parker. Alright, so as a break from those. Batman Eternal 22. This is a copy of the one that was in there earlier, so we got doubles of this already. It's, it happens, so no big deal if there's, I have to count these up and see how many there are a bit. Eternal 20. So this store had a lot of Batman and Catwoman books. Batman Eternal number 8. Stevie. Hey. Stop. Hey. I'll pull you over here. Okay, Batman Eternal issue 10. I think we're halfway through. Stevie. Hey. Hey. Stop scratching yourself. I'm gonna count these up real quick. Okay, so that's 41. So we're almost halfway. More padding. Okay. Another Batman Eternal. This one's not bagged. Number 12. I need to make a pile so I can... I don't want them falling over. Can I move these over? But now Stevie's going to be trapped a bit here. Okay, Batman Eternal 14 with Penguin on the cover. Oh, I did not have this one. Did I? What? Must I bought so many? I can't remember. All-Star Batman issue 4. I must not have. I must have stopped buying the New 52 like right before that. All-Star Batman number 3. Didn't have that either. They have more? Okay, issue 2. Not bad. Is there issue 1? No, issue 1. Maybe it'll be later, but huh. Okay, got a few. Those are decent. Those are decent buys. Alright. Back to Punisher 44. I don't think I had that one. Ventures West Coast 53. That should be a good book. Not like story-wise, not like resale. Alright, here's Marvel Tales 132. I did tell you earlier the X-Men book. So this one was like Spider-Man's like reprint series. So I don't know what issue this one reprinted. But it's even written on the inside. Shit. Hold on. Is this signed by somebody? Or someone just wrote their name on it? Stevie! Alright, this was originally Amazing 155. Someone wrote their name on the inside cover. So that one, oh, that'd be... Oh, I bought this one before. This is one of the early ones I bought in my collection too. So I was saying that I would buy Spider-Man books out of, like back issue bins. I think I got this for like $1 or $2. Spider-Man and this was an annual. This was supposed to be like the final thing for Man-Wolf. That Man-Wolf was Jonah Jameson's son. He had something or whatever that changed him into like a werewolf. Stevie. Hey. Hey. Behave. Ooh. This is going in my collection. Spectacular Spider-Man 45. That's such an early issue. I don't know why this isn't bagged and I'm like kind of mad now. This is not bagged and board because I mean this is like I want to say about 80 something. Oh, someone wrote their name in here too. What the fuck? That still might go in my collection. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man 46. So when they started the series, it was called just Peter Parker and Spectacular Spider-Man. After a while, they just renamed it to just Spectacular Spider-Man. And of course, it's written on the inside cover. Why? Why would you do that? Iron Man 146. Yeah, even if I bag and board, I'm gonna have to write something like written on in the inside. Ooh. Now this is torn up, eh, but I do love some old Thor books. 268. They're just really nice reads. Oh no. Did I have this? Thor Annual number 6, and it has the Guardians of the Galaxy in it. Which is like one of my favorite like early teens. I think I bought this recently. For sure, but that's definitely a reader's copy. Alright. Next up, Fantasy Masterpieces. So this was a series that reprinted some other books, but this is Silver Surfer. So it reprinted Silver Surfer comics. That looks to be... That's pretty poor, too. Oh, this one I bought. Marvel Team Up and the Spider-Man Invisible Girl. This was in my... This is still in my collection. I might have to reread that. Alright, last one of the... There's some more, but... Incredible Hulk 274. Is this written on, too? Yep. Oh, and there's more still. There's got to be more than 100 books here. I'm gonna have to count them up after. Batman 42, and it's actually bagged up. So this isn't older, so I'm assuming it's not written on the inside. X-Men 15, this was during the Executioner song. So this was also had also had this in my collection. X-Force 52. I don't think I probably have it, but I don't think I got it from like when I was collecting. I think I bought it with a bunch of stuff. That's issue 53. Are we going on an X-Force run? Yes, we are. Oh, there's a Deadpool issue here. X-Force 56. So, X-Force was a sort of like, I want to say like a spin-off series of New Mutants, sort of. Because Cable appeared at the end of New Mutants, and New Mutants ended up becoming, they changed, like Cable had took some of the group and they become X-Force. Well, Deadpool debuted a few issues before that, and he appeared like a lot in X-Forces. That's where before he like took off as a character. This must be an indie book. Never heard of this. The Wrong Earth. Never heard of that one. Letter 44. Saber. Oh, could you imagine that? Another Strike Force issue. And another. And another. And another. I might have the complete set of Strike Force by the time this is over. I will sell those. What's this? Avengers versus X-Men? That's a variant. This is Storm and Thor. Oh, it's issue 6. Team variant cover. Okay, this says $3 on the back, so it must not have been a hard to get variant. Might have been like a cover B or cover C type thing. And here's Avengers X versus X-Men number 5. Oh, that. Oh, okay. Issue 5 variant. Oh, I did have this. Number 1. All-Star Batman. This must have been the only issue that I bought was the number 1. So now I have a couple of the issues. Alright, what's this? Just from Dark Horse. It's an Aliens comic. I think get a good... Where? Oh. Right there. Adventure Comics 389. That's an old book. 1970. Cover wrap detached at bottom staple. Book has no cutouts or missing pages. Okay. Is that 40? They made. Oh, I didn't know that. Invader Zim issue 40. I didn't even know he had a comic series. Cyborg Superman number 1. He was one of the 4 that was masquerading as Superman before he returned. Gambit and the Externals. This happened during the Age of Apocalypse storyline. I remember that. I had these issues too. I had all the Age of Apocalypse books, which I think this needs a new bag. Yep. It is ripped at the bottom. Avengers 300. This was in my collection also. I bought that at one comic store too. So I would get some like milestone issues like 300, 200 and stuff like that. Are these taped together? Why? I'm trying not to destroy the comic bag here. You tape 2 books together. I mean, it's not the books themselves, but they're in the bags. Is there something else? Right? Are you for real? Okay. Astonishing X-Men Ghost boxes. Okay, so it was a 2-issue thing, and they taped them together. They're in bags. Okay. Almost done. That must have been more than 100 here. What is that? Now this was an image book. I don't know what name off the bat. Stevie, I'll give you some prize in a minute. Betty and Veronica. Hey. Alright. This is Angela Asgard's Assassin number 3. And then issue number 2. Now, she was originally a image character. She popped up in Spawn, but I guess the creator sold her to Marvel. Excalibur 25. Thor 463. Birds of Prey issue 5. This one I didn't collect this series. There was an earlier series, Birds of Prey, that I did get though. Adventure Comics 315. This was a Superman's series. This is actually what, 1963? That's an old book. That might end up being one of the older ones I have now. Avengers West Coast Annual 4. This is during the Atlantis Attacks crossover. It happened during most of the annuals, and they had a few of those books. Might have to check that out. Oh, this is a good book. Avengers number 1 from 1998. This is George Perez art. X Factor 79. X Factor 74. Another Avengers number 1. It's more recent. I actually bought this like I was... Wait, wasn't this Uncanny? Yeah, Uncanny Avengers. I was starting to read this series, but I only got like a couple of the issues. Thunderstrike number 2. So, this is essentially kind of like related to Thor. Thor ended up, this guy, this normal human or whatever, he ended up taking Thor's spot for a while or whatever, and then once Thor was found or whatever, the guy, he ended up getting another hammer, and so instead of being Thor, they started calling him Thunderstrike, and so he got his own spin-off for a bit. Flash Gordon, issue 5. Action Comics Annual 1? This is an annual. That's old, though. What year is this? 87. Action Comics 871. Oh, that's a Geoff Johns. And it's a variant cover. I can see some of this, they wrote on some of the back of these, like what year and if they were a variant cover or what. Action Comics 870. That's a variant cover too. Huh. Well, a lot of recent books now they'll have like at least come out with like 2 different covers. Action Comics 541. New Avengers Fireline. I think wasn't this okay, this says it was an exchange giveaway. X Factor Annual number 2, not in good shape. Corners are kind of messed up and whatever. And the last book, Spider-Man 33. This is the Adjectiveless Spider-Man series that originally was started by Todd McFarlane. So I think there was more than 100 in this one. It's 19. It's 60. Almost the end. There was 104 books in there. So 4 more books than they were supposed to send. But overall, like for the price, not a bad buy. Like we're to resell them all, we might make some profit, but all right. So that was all the books. So that was definitely. I mean, put these away here. I can actually fit those in that one box. Let's see. Yeah, it's a sorted lot. It was bronze, copper, and modern. Uh, so it wasn't like any guaranteed conditions for them. So that was pretty good. So I give them a good rating. Alright, so this took me about an hour to go through this. Alright, this one, these were all like just 10 books or whatever. Okay. And then this one. One sent me a message. It was probably like, thanks for leaving feedback. Okay. Alright, so I left feedback on all three. What was this? Okay. Alright, so, I guess I'm gonna eat these real quick and then probably play some games off stream or something. So, let me see. I think Mike is live. I might stream tomorrow, I'm not sure yet. Where's my Twitch app? That was like all the comics I had coming in, but I still, still might come back and do some more comic streams at some point because I've been wanting to. It's just a matter of like having something to show off or talk about. Um, and then of course, Monday is the birthday stream, which I think was starting at 2. And then Tuesday, I'm going to do some single player stuff. So that's my plans for the next week. I think Tuesday I'm going to get back into Baldur's Gate or start the Mario Luigi game. Just double checking here. Make sure I didn't like miss anyone I haven't. Maybe. That I haven't like seen stream in a while or something. Let's see. Okay. Now we're gonna go raid Mike. He is playing some Fortnite. Like I said, I might or may not stream tomorrow. Not sure yet, but I'll let you guys know on Discord or on Twitter. I know today was kind of like a surprise thing, so thanks everyone that showed up. I'm still gonna be around. Like I'll probably be in Mike's stream for a while, and I'll probably stop by Alex's tonight. But I'm probably gonna head to bed early because I work mid shift tomorrow. I have to be up at like 8 a.m. to go to work. I'll go raid Mike and then I could, just like I said, guaranteed like next stream would be Monday. No stream Sunday because I close. So yeah, we'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I will see you guys later. Thanks.